Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and you are listening to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1598. Monday is episode 1600. Yay! And this show is advice about how to network well, looking at children and how they do it, because it's really very effective. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you give it a great review and be available on Monday for episode 1600. And I'll just simply say, I'd love to help you with your job search, with managing staff, with being more effective with hiring. And thus, if you're interested in my coaching you, visit my website, click on the button for a free discovery call, make an appointment with me. I'd love to help. And with that, let's get going. I have the idea that networking is one of these areas that most people struggle at. And they think they don't have a lot of experience with it. But they actually do. You actually do. And I'm just going to use an illustration from a time early in life where you learn networking skills. And that is being a child, being taken to a park, a playground, hanging out after school. And what you were doing at times, I'll use the sandbox as an example. Your mom and or dad plunked you down in a sandbox with a pail. I'm going to work with a stereotype here, and maybe a shovel, and you just started to play. And then another kid would get plunked down into the sandbox, and they started to play. And sometimes you threw sand at one another and you got corrected, and then you started to play with one another, right? And maybe you made friends, and maybe it was friends for a day, but you made a friend, and you learned to play with one another, and you got better at it. And you progressed to, maybe you played sports, maybe it was in school, but you learned to make friends with people. And I think the term networking has started to overwhelm the notion of what networking really is. And that is developing friendships, developing relationships with people that have meaning to you and to them. Now, I know we tend to let go of some of our old friends, but I'll just use myself as an example. Recently, a number of us got together. We hadn't seen one another in 20 years. And we made a trip to visit someone who we'd grown up with who was not in great health. And it had meaning for us. We got back together. It was a great connection. And it really was like being back in the Bronx again and spending time with one another, reconnecting. As adults now, we haven't seen one another in a long time, but we knew what to do. And that was share some old stories, bring one another up to date. And that's really how you can reconnect with your old network. With meeting new people, you have to put yourself back into the sandbox. And by that, I mean, get yourself away from the things and the places that you always go and go to someplace new and try and make connection with people. I was at an event last night in my town, and I caught myself hugging the wall for a little bit. Me, can you imagine me hugging the wall and not really out there talking with folks? And then I did, and met someone who I'm going to connect with in the next week or two, and she looks like a prospective coaching client for me. You can do the same sort of thing. And I'll just simply say whether she is or she isn't. What it did for me is remind me of getting away from the comfort, which is really uncomfortable, of not doing what I was there to do, which was make new friends. And from there, start talking to folks and connecting with folks. And there was another guy I was talking with who worked for a security firm. There's a Chamber of Commerce event in my town. And, made a nice connection with him. And I'll message him and we'll try and get together and, nice conversation. Again, networking is like being a child at a very young age, making friends. Afterwards, it's not about the one-time meeting, it's what happens afterwards. Does your mom or dad take you over to their house to play? Well, you have to get together with them and start to play too. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!